Okay, so now we're going to do assignment 2 for week 1 in math. I already did the language arts one. The math one isn't so bad either, so bear with me. Again, make sure you're on class pages. This time your subject is math, so make sure you're in the math section. Make sure you click on week 1. Once you're on week 1, you're going to have your objectives. And we're going to scroll on down to assignment 2. So yesterday, if you remember, we watched some Khan Academy videos for day 1. And we did our assignments. Now for day 2, you also have some two Khan Academy tutorials and practices, so videos. So please be sure to watch those videos and do the practice problems that they give in Khan Academy. So again, just simply click and it will bring you to the Khan Academy webpage. You do not have to put any username or password to do this video. So again, I'm not going to play it, just watch it and also do the practice that they give you. Go back to PowerSchool, watch the second video. And again, it's about adding and subtracting. It's a review. We already know how to do this, but just in case, this will help you with your assignment. So next, I'm going to go back to PowerSchool. Once you're done watching the two videos, here is your assignment, day 2, assignment 1. And you're going to click on the day 2 assignment to see what they are requiring. Give it a couple seconds. Okay, so this time the picture's showing up, so that's great. So in this assignment, you're going to get a chart with a bunch of supplies on it for teachers. We're going to pretend that we're shopping for teachers for their supplies. You're going to see that there are 2 columns, a list of supplies, and then on the other side is how much that costs. When you scroll down, the questions are below, and it says your teacher was just rewarded $1,000 to spend on materials for her classroom. Man, I wish. She asked all 20 of her students in the class to help her decide how to spend the money. Think about which supplies will benefit the class the most. Write down the different items from the list to the right and how many of each you would choose. So I took this and I put it on a Word document because obviously you can't type in this. So as always, I want to make everything easier for you guys. So I made a Word document and we're going to find that right over here. I'm going to send this to your parents so you guys can either print this out or write in the document itself. So I made the chart bigger for you. I highlighted some key words that you need to pay attention to. So your teacher was just rewarded $1,000 to spend on the classroom. She asked all 20 of her students in the class to help her decide how the money's spent. Now in my class, if you remember when we did evidence and highlighting keywords, there are some parts in these word problems that don't matter. So if you see that I did not highlight the 20 students in her class because this is just a number that they're throwing in to confuse you, we don't need to worry about the 20 students in their class. We're worrying about the $1,000 that she's spending and the money from all of the supplies. So please don't skip this part right here. This is why I highlighted it. It says, think about which supplies would benefit the class. So again, you're helping me spend $1,000 on my classroom. What do you think out of all these items would be most helpful in the classroom? Think about my classroom. You're in my classroom every day. What are some of the things that I really need for my classroom? Now, personally, if you've seen my library, I have a lot of books. So do you think I really need more books? Yes or no? Or do you think I need more things like pencils that go missing all the time, crayons, construction paper, paper for doing our spelling tests and stuff. What are the things that you think that I need the most? And I'm going to scroll down. You need to write down the different items from the list below and how much of each you would buy. So right over here, I want you to write a list of all the things that I need for my classroom. Write as many things as you think I would need and how much of it, because you don't need to just buy one pack. So if you think I need construction paper, which is right over here, 50 pieces of construction paper, but you think I need more than 50 pieces, maybe like 100 pieces or 200 pieces, you need to tell me that. You're going to say a box of 50 pieces of construction paper, and you would say, instead of saying one box, you would say 3 boxes of 50 pieces of construction paper. Okay? So you would write a list of what do you think I need for my classroom. Once you do that, now you can go on to part A. Part A says that you need to find the total of each category. What does total mean, boys and girls? If you don't know, you have your agenda book, and you can look at the keywords that we have made in the past. So total of each category. The categories are supplies, books, maps, puzzles and games, and special items. So again, we're going to scroll up. You're going to look at the cost side, and total means you're going to add all of that together. That's a lot of numbers to add together, but you can do it. Once you do that and you find the total for your answer, you're going to write the total number of each category is and tell me the cost of all of it. That's simple. Part B. What was the total cost of your choices? Did you have any money left over? If so, part B, right over here, refers to this question up here. You know how you made a list of what you think I would need in my classroom? Well, what is the total for your list that you made for me? So if you said I needed 3 packs of construction paper and a bunch of other stuff, remember, 1 pack costs $32. So 3 packs cost $32 times 3, and then you would find out how much that is and then add everything together. So tell me how much you would be spending on the stuff that you chose for me. And remember, you have only $1,000, so don't go over $1,000. Sure, you don't have to spend all of it. So if you have any money left over, tell me if you have any money left over. So this one has to do, part B has to do with this part, okay? And then part C, I know that in one of my YouTube videos, Bruna, hi Bruna, you asked me to go over part C. So I'm going to go over that for you right now. If your teacher said you only could order from the category called supplies, is there a combination of items you could order that will equal exactly $1,000? So let's go back up to the chart. We're only looking at the part that says supplies. So we're only looking at this right here. This is a challenge question because what items would equal $1,000 exactly? So these are really low numbers, so you might have to order multiple things. So if you order a box of crayons, you might want to order not just 1 box of crayons, maybe 20 boxes of crayons, and 20 times 5 or 10 times 5. And then you would just have to tell me what you would need to do to get $1,000, but you can only look at the supplies. You can't look at this part. So Bruna, all you're doing is looking at the supplies, and you need to come up with exactly $1,000 to spend with only just this stuff. So again, you might have to buy more than one thing because your numbers are really low. If you added these together, these wouldn't be eating. If you added these together, they wouldn't even be close to 1,000. So you would have to double or triple up on stuff, okay? So hopefully that clarifies for you. But like I said, I did this on a Word document so you could type it in here or you could just print it out and do it at home. And Bruna, don't forget, it says to show your work. So you're going to tell me what you did, or you could just show me your work with your pencil and how you added things together. Okay? So that's all for your math assignment today. Please try to get this done to me today and hand it in. And next, we'll be looking at science and social studies. Bye, guys.